go to sleep. If you make a wrong turn, I'll tell you. Turn off there! There!
Is this where that friend of yours is going to save Brian is?
No, we won't get there till dawn. My stomach has feelings too, you know.
Tell me about Brian.
About Basco? How do I know? Took him a long time to get used to Happy Dale. At first he was horrified, but, you know, not everybody's cut out for living in the nut house. It's like this. The worst part is that swine Kurgan made life real hard on him. He does that with all the rookies, but Basco stood up to him. I liked the guy. I said, we're like kindred spirits. Banana! And he was. No one can steal keys or trick an orderly or fool a nurse like he can. And at night, even though he was hard to convince, that kid had a natural-born talent for poker. And he hardly even paid attention. He'd spend the whole day thinking about his next hypnotherapy session with Dr. Bennett. I'm innocent and I'm sane, he'd always say. Soon I'll be free and get back to Gina again. 2 days ago, yeah, it was Monday. On Monday, he went totally berserk from the therapy.
Bennett wants to throw me in jail. I've got to escape.
We'll miss you.
Gabbo, you've escaped hundreds of times. You've got to help me out of here.
Pipe down, Basco. Let me think. What you need is a Clint Eastwood.
Huh?
It's an escape designed for beginners. Not very artistic, but effective.
I'm not going back to jail. Tell me what needs to be done and I'll do it.
Listen up. You go into the casino and climb through the vent for the air conditioning ducts. Right behind the cover, you'll find a map. Use it to get to the central fan. A huge tube comes out of there. Climb up one of the numbered ladders. Doesn't matter which one, but don't even think of going up number 2. Slip between the bars, and you'll reach the tower at the top of the roof. You'll see a cable that leads down to the highway, right outside the walls of Happy Dale. Just slide down that puppy and...
Thanks for the plan. Enjoy your stay, idiot.
Kurgan! Stop! Open up, Kurgan! Open it! Now what do I do? That psycho stole our plan.
Basco, the art of running away involves much more than following a plan to the T. Improvise.
But how am I supposed to get into the casino? That psycho locked the door from the inside.
Improvise, I say. And don't be dozing off. You gotta get everything ready to escape right when the clock strikes midnight. Not a minute later or a minute sooner.
Why do I have to go into the air ducts through the vent in the casino?
You can't use the air vent in the common areas, because there's always someone who can see you. The air duct vents in the rooms are so close to the cabinets that only Munchkin Bob managed to get through one. But of course he was smaller than a shoebox. In other words, the air duct vent in the casino is...
Why do you spend your whole life running away from Happy Dale?
'Cause I can. I gamble at some real-life casinos. But then I get bored of wandering around.
I'm gonna keep playing.
Good for you.
See you later, guys.
Okay, and you can...
Now, when I came to, after being hypnotized...
Judge Whitley, I was just wanting to, Oh, it's all settled now. Well, first thing tomorrow, I'll have the report to you. But in conclusion, he's lying. He's not mentally ill. He's completely cognizant of his acts. He belongs in a prison and should never be let out.
Nice story, Basco. Now get back to work.
Great. What can I think he... Hey, Ernie.
What was all that yelling at Kurgan about?
Nothing. We were...
Oh? What do you need?
What are you playing?
I'm not playing. Amazing for...
I'm gonna take...
Be good. Rock!
Hey, Marcelo! Why, thank you very much. What is it? Oh, a flower. Is it for me? It's lovely. A wonder of nature. Thanks, Marcel.
You're welcome, Basco.
That's where I'll be. Huh? Whoa, a knife. Oh, Hey, is it true you...
So they say.
What did the...
Picture this. Though my innovation?
Let's...
Hey. I look completely ridiculous.
Sure do.
Thing is,
Yeah, talk...
well, yes. Though Miss Palmer then had the...
What? She burned your suspenders? I've got to go, pal.
Okay.
Hey. Get... Oh, man. This is impossible. Someone put the cabinet so close to the air vent that getting through would be a miracle. I'd have to be Rubber Man to do this.
Bosco, come here.
Hi, Miss
Your medication.
More pills? I had my meds today, don't you remember?
You choose.
Okay.
Swallow. Good boy, Bosco. I saw Kurt.
Really? How cool. Thank... It's not the one they usually give me. Good. It's better to... No. There... One will... You can... No need to rub... The birth... That's not... Your throat's mighty fine and your tonsils will shine. Splash, splash, splash. It's minty freshness galore. From its sleek lines. 1. He has a 2. He's a 3. He went. He's going 4. He's heading. All right. Hey. The old. And now, let's...
When I saw how much you hurt me, I bought the bear for his soul. When he saw how much I loved. Those who say that life is worth it, we haven't had you at all. Now my dear agenda, nothing but hate in all my head. I bought the devil head gold.
Now. High quality merchandise. Okay, done. Marcelo,
Oh, no, no.
why not?
They're very deep.
Oh,
I promise myself that.
all right. Hey. Hey,
What about.
you know it's not real.
Of course. But be sure to water.
We're roommates.
I don't.
Well, when...
No.
Well,
Yeah.
well then.
Yes. I'm glad it's cleared up.
No, I love the flower.
Okay.
It's about...
Yeah.
I don't...
Well, it was transparent, square, the lid open outward.
Wait.
It's obvious.
Let's...
Okay.
Yes. What could that strange...
Don't worry. It happens to me too.
An imaginary box.
An imaginary box.
Ah, if only someone here knew how to put these suspenders on and hop inside.
Hey, me, Vasco, me. I can do it.
Well, these are for you then. Ladies and gentlemen, with you tonight, the great Marcelo!
Oh. Hey.
Marcelo, you okay?
Hmm?
Then get ready. Here comes the best part. And now, the great Marcelo will get out of the imaginary box and make his way through the imaginary tunnel.
Imaginary.
Until he reaches an imaginary trapdoor in the tunnel floor.
In the front. I'm inside the casino.
The great Marcelo's been teletransported.
I teletransported.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the great Marcelo will kindly remove the key from the lock and put it in my hand. I knew that psych. Some people use it to photocopy their... The other day, Quickle just started banging on it, saying something about how it promotes bourgeois anorexia. Until the sliding iron weight came loose, and there... Okay. It would... It's the...
Right after going through the air vent in the casino, you'll find a map. Use it to get to the central fan.
Unless... I knew it! Psycho, 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 psycho! I should have known that Kurgan would take the map of the air duct. I have no other choice but to find another map. Hey, Gab. Imagine some...
By improvising. For instance, don't janitors use... Figure it out. I usually do it a couple times a year, just to keep... And then, there are little perks. My stepfather's wedding. The playoffs against the Celtics. That thing with the cop, Montreal. Just maybe more.
We'll talk...
Okay, but If we don't see each other by March 6th, 2037 at 12:37 p.m., start ironing the money.
It's the headquarters. Well, let's give it.
What? Boys,
Shoot. Hey, quick.
What?
Quickle. The new nurse.
Too thin. Anorexic. And her neckline is far too high. And her skirt's too low. The head honchos have hired her to destroy our morale. She's confiscated my latest issue of Workers' Struggle Daily. Miss Palmer must resign. She will be the end of us. I am appalled.
Oopsie daisy. It broke. Ernie, the radiator in this hall is busted.
again? You gotta be kidding me. And during Chuck's shift. Rose? Hey, doll. Tell that bird brain I need him in the West Wing pronto, okay? Chuck,
It's working. I just have to sit here and wait.
the colorblind guy, who do you think?
Luckily, I won the funnel during our last poker game.
By the way, Red, you been to the bowling alley that just opened near St. Joseph's?
Chuck Berry.
Elvis Presley.
Dude, yo, you ain't got a clue.
So, just like Chuck Berry then.
You listen up, Fatso. The day will come when you eat your words and you say Chuck Berry is the king.
Not in this lifetime. The king of rock and roll is Elvis. End of subject. Fix that radiator and scram, Buster.
Freaking coward.
They're like puppets hanging from my little strings. I bet that inside there, we're all up there. Great idea. Chuck is the real king. Presto. And now.
Cool.
Hey, Ernie, are you a Chuck Berry fan?
Not on your life, Basco.
Oh, since your picture on the photo panel says Chuck is the king.
What? Chuck!
Hey, man.
I caught you red-handed. This is your pen, isn't it, punk?
That's not mine.
Come over here. Erase that with your tongue.
Chuck is the real... I never.
All right. I'll give you 1 minute to change your mind.
No.
There. And that. Let's have a look. What the? I gotta figure out how to get to that ventilator fan. Okay, here we go. Good news, I found the central fan, and apparently the coast is clear. Somebody left this door open. Kurgan! Oh my! Oh, he's... Where's his head? Was it sliced off by the fan? Oh, how gross! This changes everything. Better tell Gabo about this. Where am I gonna put you, dude? That'll do it.
Brian burned Kurgan's head? And then what?